Hello and welcome to the SESH episode number 3. I am your host. My name is MOR.LOV. I'm hosting from Amsterdam from my new gaff. So this is the first time I'm doing an episode with some video content to it, as in me, my face. So how did we get here? So in 2018, I opened up an art gallery. Went pretty okay, together with a friend, Raymond, aka DJ Unsafespaces, and then COVID came, and we can all imagine what happened then. I mean, obviously lockdowns and all that, and I just put all my money in it, and well, we got fucked, so to say. Right now I am just freelancing basically, and I've got time, and I really wanted to get back on track with my music career, so that's what I'm doing, and this is part of it. And so the SESH is a radio show, or like a podcast with music, where I show music and present artists that I find during digging, preparing for DJ sets, demos that I get sent from my record label Talkbox Recordings, and just general songs that I like and that I don't really have the time or the moments in my DJ sets to show to people in a club or whatever setting it's in. So without further ado, we are here, and we are going to start with a record by DJ Swagger and Adidas, Don't Call Me. So let's go. Oh man, those chords are so good. It's really pretty. Let's see, I've got some background on them. So here we are. DJ Swagger, Adidas, Don't Call Me. DJ Swagger's real name is Lutz Reinecker. He's a producer, songwriter, musician, DJ, author from Bielefeld, Germany. Born on the 15th of November in 1998. Oh man, it's so young still. Like, I feel old. Anyway, I mean, literally 8 years older. But nonetheless, fantastic music. Don't call me. 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 My first introduction to DJ Swagger was during the lo-fi house hype, and I mean, if you listen to these artists who come up during a hype period and how they have progressed from here until now, it's a real blessing to be part of that. Don't call me. 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 Absolute tune. So what's up next? Up next is Calibre with Turtle Dove. Calibre's real name is Dominic Martin. He's an Irish multi-genre electronic music artist from Belfast. Now lives in Cologne, Germany. I mean, Germany is where it's at in the end of the day, isn't it? Runs his own record label called Signature Records. He mostly focuses with that on his own music, but I mean, who could blame him? The guy makes loads of it. So let's go. This record is called Turtle Dove. I think one of the most impressive things about his production style is how versatile he is, and how a lot of the genres that he works in cross over. Like, the technique of one genre gets used into another, and I think this is super important for producers to get on with. Like, make some drum and bass, make some house, and learn to combine these elements. Get really creative with it. Drop never seems to amaze me. long tunnel, lot of lights like passing by, you know, these long tunnels and dark of the night, and these white lights just passing by like pop, pop, and you just like trance moment. But you're focused, you're driving, you're paying attention, but it is like a little trance of a moment. It's definitely a trip, and I know when I'm working, on tunes, or like when I'm working on even other stuff and I make something like this or I listen to something like this, I really get into a zone and time just eludes me. Well, yeah, you want to say that time eludes me anyway, but yeah, time eludes me with this stuff. I think the sound design of this record is also fucking fantastic. Like, wow. I should cost less. Like, I know YouTube doesn't like it. Nah, I'll put a little duck sound on it. It's gonna be alright. Yes. That was Calibre, everybody. Something about these Irish people who are making music. There's some real talent hiding on that island. There's some real talent, seriously. Up next, we've got, we've got Pheek and Kike with the record called Patterns. Pheek, aka Jean-Patrice Rémillard, he's from Canada, head of Archipel from Montreal, and Montreal is a place for music, like wow. And there was a period where I was listening to, I think, only radio stations and stuff from Montreal, where it was classical music, jazz, or pretty much everything. And I don't know if they have some sort of like special government funding or something, but there is definitely huge support from that city into the scene, because it's just really good music coming from there. Pheek is known for his originality in minimal techno. You should check out his Discogs. It's filled with good music. He's working together on this record with Kike, who's born in Lima, Peru, and now based in Los Angeles. Kike is one of the representative names of the South American underground music scene, playing a pivotal role in Peru's electronic music development for over a decade right now. And I think it's good to know these sort of names. It's good to know these sort of names because it allows you to create a sort of like a roadmap of why music is developed in certain ways, why certain artists pop up, and therefore, like, if you like certain sounds, who to follow, and then like who you can discover out of that, and what you can see or predict what will innovate or will evolve out of that. But yeah, that sort of thing you've got to do on your own. I'm just here to introduce you to an artist and to some music. So here we are. We're going to listen to Pheek and Kike with Patterns. this song while looking for some garage tunes, and I was surprised to run into this, but the beat does do it. this is definitely one of those songs that you find this song and you're like, first of all, where does it fit in? Where do I use it? How do I use it? Which crowd is gonna like it? Like, how does it go? But no matter how you look at it, you'll know and you'll feel it's a good record. It's got everything you want from it. I think one of the most, like, the really good features in this record is the question answers. There's like little stabs, and then there's a long path, right? And then there's a little bell, like tick, 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 tick. And then there's an offbeat hi-hat that goes like, you know, like all of these things. And like together they play and they're a conversation, and there's this steady beat that just really does it. And then together with this like white noise, crackly noises, vinyl noises, it just really warms up the entire record, and everything, it just really comes alive. And for me, that is really important, that music comes alive. Like, really, that is perhaps maybe the most important thing of it all. Somebody else that's really good at making music coming alive is DJ Heure. Heure? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce his name. His real name is Vlad Gavrilov. He's a deep house producer, techno DJ, hailing from Nizhny Novgorod, Russia, and now currently based in Australia, Melbourne. Hello, Australia family. Hope you're good. Hello, Russian family. Hope you are not supporting the war, but also doing good. I mean, Jesus, man, what a situation to be in. Let's be honest. Like, being part of such a country must be really difficult, because no matter what you do, you can't do it right lately. Anyway, not something that they are doing wrong, but that they're doing really well and have always been doing well is making music. And I think we should keep on supporting the artists from that nation no matter what, because I don't think they are the people that are doing something wrong. It's just circumstantial, unfortunate situations. So here we go. DJ Heure, Vlad Gavrilov. If I pronounce that correctly, I do hope. Let's go listen to this tune called Eastbound, which I like a lot. Here we go. That just slaps from the first second. That kick, those hi-hats, that snare. That is so sick. Tack, tack. Welcome to Chek's Records on Ilio Records and MOR.LOV.AMSTERDAM Records. Like I said about the previous artists, if you go to the SoundCloud of DJ Heure, you will find a serious amount of collections of music things that he likes personally and that are really worthy to check out. Yes. Eastbound, people. Eastbound by Heure. Yeah, what to say? Great tune. Powerful energy. Strong kicks, really strong kicks. Always surprising to hear records that have really strong kicks and don't lean too much on the bass line. Also, question answering really done well again. Hi-hats making a good conversation with each other. Chords also doing their work, and just this lovely lead on top of it. Well done. I love it. Great record. Up next is a little cheeky something by me that I was making during a little moment of procrastination when I was supposed to record, which I still need to do, by the way, a voiceover on how I make a beat for Lo-Fi Girl, which is something that I'm targeting for this year to get a release with them. I found a connection through some friends. It's one of those labels that's pretty difficult to be a part of, I guess, due to high demand and all that. But I think I have what they need, or like what it takes to become a part of that family. So I'm going to give it a go. And while I was making a song, I decided to make a screen recording, and I'm going to do a little voiceover. And just try to explain a bit how I do it and what I work with. And also to show people to just go for it, basically. So while I was supposed to do that, I was distracted a bit, in a meh mood, and whenever I get into that situation, I'll make music. So I was like, I need some energy. So I went for something grimy, something dark, and I found a record from Digger D, Energy. And I decided to put it to a little vocal remover AI and take the vocal, make an entire new beat, and just roll with it. And so here we are. Yeah, I mean, it's not mastered or anything. This is just the way I did it so far, with a bit of boosting on the master out. Nothing too fancy. So definitely still have to do some things on this, but here we go.
Too much fake niggas. That's why I hate niggas. Coming around with their bad energy. Fuck off, man. Next time. Leave me alone. 2023, blood. Trust me. Yo! Bah! 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 Yo! I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Yo! Look, I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please won't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef for the streets. Say they rap about when I'm back in the back. Beverly jumped or swinging my chop on enemy. I'm on the verge of purge, especially when they keep testing me. Gotta protect my energy. My friends ain't there mentally. Don't ask me questions respectfully, cause I want answers sensibly. I just wanna murder, senses on heavily. Shoots in secondary, do it professionally. Kill confirm, don't message me. You wanna see these results, keep testing me. Gotta protect my energy. She for the streets, it's sesame. She wanna swallow my seed and have sex with me. He got shot in his way. Now he can't breathe like he had a vasectomy. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef or the streets. Say they rap about. I gotta protect my energy.
Not too bad, if I might say so myself.
Energy.
Who knows if God still fucks with me? All of the fuckery, some of it troubles me. All of the things that I'm going through currently, I just need someone to show love and cuddle me. Dead or in jail, man, been there 6 times. I'm trying to avoid the other one. I bought another gun, dodging the bubble, and I know I'm troublesome. I'm for the little one. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Say they rap about.
Yeah. So that's it, basically. I'm not quite sure why we have this little screechy sound. I hope that's not on the recording, but hey, let's see how it goes. That can happen. So yeah, you can hear some gunshots, you hear some sirens. I took a little vocal from another song, from a girl who says energy, laid it on top of him when he says energy. Used shotgun foliage to emphasize when he, in the video clip, goes like, and like just to play with that and to make it a whole and to make it cohesive for what was going on, and like sort of like if you transform an energy of a song, because the original beat is quite different and the original energy is also quite different, but if you flip a song and you want to do something else with it, I think it's nice to make things that adhere and are sort of like coherent with, say, a video clip or the artwork or like wordplay, so to say, so that it does seem as if it was supposed to be like that. So yeah, that's that. I'm quite happy actually with the result, to be honest. Up next is a lo-fi song house that I did that I'm gonna send to Elf, in the hopes that he will premiere it when I am done with mastering it. It's a record called For Those Who Know. Yeah, it does not need much introduction. I think it will explain it itself, I guess.
come a time in your life when you will ask yourself a series of questions. Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with the people around me?
Am I happy with the people around me?
Am I happy with what I am doing?
Am I happy with what I'm doing?
Am I happy with the way my life is going?
Am I happy with the way my life is going?
Do I have a life?
Do I have a life?
Or am I just living?
Or am I just living?
Figure out where the vocal is from. It's I love the vocal. I think it's fantastic. I think like after a week or two,
never knowing what I could have been, could have done. Do not let these doubts restrain or trouble you.
No dejes estas preguntas
Just point yourself in the direction of your dreams.
That's fantastic. Just point yourself in the direction of the dreams.
Make your transition. Make your transition.
Like this is definitely one of the messages within house music, I would say, or in music in generally. Like this is what it's all about. Like let go, and believe in yourself, believe in your friends, support your friends. Most importantly, support each other. Really.
And you will say, watch me.
Watch me.
There will be people who will say, play it safe. That's too risky. And you will take that chance and have no fear.
No fear.
You won't let these questions restrain or trouble you.
No dejes estas preguntas
You will point
preocuparte.
yourself in the direction of your dreams.
Búscate en la dirección de
You
tus
will
sueños
find the strength in the sound.
y encontrarás fuerza
And make
en el
your
sonido
transition.
y hacer tu transición.
Make your transition.
Haga tu transición.
Make your transition. For those who know, it's time to leave the house and go back to the field. Find your strength in the sound.
Encuentre fuerza en el
It's what
sonido.
got us through in the first place.
samples, putting them together was was heartwarming. Like, you can hear my music when I'm down. You know, like when I'm not in the best position of life. Or when my emotions are really reflected in my songs. And I thought that was just really funny. Hey, yes. So yeah, that was my latest demo, For Those Who Know, by me, MOR.LOV. Up next is a release that I do with another project. It's called Horsemen, and I do that with Christoph Mühl, good friend of mine, definitely one of my best friends from Berlin. We've been working on this project for quite a while now, and it's doing pretty well. And I'm really excited for this because this, my friends, and I'm so excited for this. This is going to be released on the House of Chez by Chez Damier. Like, damn. I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. The moment I was on the phone with this guy for the first time, I was like, huh? What's happening? Like, wow. I mean, this is a big guy. Like, it's legendary. Like, like pioneer of the house music. And to be spotted by him, I'm not even sure if he fully, what he thinks or how he looks at it, except for that he supports this record and what we do currently. I just feel blessed that he sees what we do now and how much effort we put into it. So here is the song that we're going to do with him. And I'm going to leave the title out for it for now. You can also find a snippet on our Instagram, which will be in the description somewhere down below. So yeah, here we go. Let's just listen to this. I think it's a fire tune. This is the pre-master, so it's a bit lower in volume output.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, shush. Shut it, Morrison. Shut it.
Oh, shucks.
For those who wonder how we got that drum sound so gritty while keeping it full and all that, it's partially in the magic of the samples that we've used. We've processed, as we always do things, into our own direction, into what we need. But we got this back through the community by Broader. Here's this Discord community, and these are the drums from the Dungeon Meat pack. And if I can give you any hint or tip in life, that pack is so gritty, so good.
Create heaven, create hell. As the paradigm shifts, some of it in a shift. Do you feel it? Child of Aquarius. Buds of now.
Oh, shucks.
Child of Aquarius. Create heaven, create hell.
Oh, shucks. Every day of my life.
That little row progression in the background, alright.
Child of Aquarius. Create heaven, create hell.
Every day of my life.
As the paradigm shifts, some of it in a shift. Do you feel it? Buds of now.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I cannot wait to get this black gold of a vinyl in my hands. Like, I know the records that are also going to be on that little VA, and it's an honor to be among them, like, honestly. Christoph, we did good. We did good, mate. Like, fuck yeah, honestly. Oh man, like, I think like my 14, 16-year-old self, if he could look at me right now, he'd be on one hand slap me in the face for being an idiot, for going bankrupt, but at the same time he would be like, man, how the hell did you get so far in music? Like, how did this happen? And I would look him straight in the eye and be like, I worked my fucking ass off. You know, like, but nonetheless, it's good fun, and I will never stop doing this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so to move on to something else that I love, which is my record label, Talkbox Recordings, which would be nowhere, by the way, without the help of Christoph helping me in the distribution end and doing the mastering for all of the tunes on there. And we also now have a new collaboration with to do vinyl, and that's just another blessing. Shout out to Milo, and especially shout out to Screw, my man. Seriously, thank you for helping out all that time. I'm very looking forward to the first vinyl release on the label, which is Screw featuring BR Selector. It's going to be very jungle, bassy, UK garagey feels, hype energy. It's going to be a good one, absolutely worth it to put on vinyl. So yeah, let's go to the last record, which is a demo from an upcoming producer. He's already a bit older. I think he's heading towards his 40s or something, but his name is Ron Hadback, and he had his songs put through an SSL. I think it was Swamp People Studio. Like, yeah. And this song is called Lockridge, and it's also a pre-master, so bear in mind it's going to be a bit thinner, a bit softer. But that's how that goes. You know, your pre-master should be a bit more like tucked in so that there's room for the mastering to get like boomy and all that. Anyway, here we go. Ron Hadback. This is the last song of the radio show or podcast show, whatever this is. The SESH, episode 3. If you liked it, if you thought this was worth it, if you think I am a nice guy, kid, whatever you want to call me, you think I'm doing an okay job, then I'm going to ask you only once. Please subscribe and like, comment, whatever. Just help me get through the algorithm. Nonetheless, here we go. Ron Hadback. Yeah. His song's called Lockridge. What I like about him, he works in Reason. And Reason is the software where I started to produce in. And the engine of Reason is fucking good. And this tune is a groove. Honest, those pads are, you want to cuddle them, you want to kiss them, they're lovely. This tune is just so much fun. There's so much love in this. You can just hear how passionate this man is. Like you can hear that, and it gets me every time.
He's life's strongest
light's clearest ray. He's purity's whitest peak. He's joy's deepest tide. His name stands as a synonym for free healing, friendly help, and full salvation.
I have decided to not make this the last record, and last minute we're going to do Just Groovin' by Indecisive, which is one of our favorite family members on the record label. I mean, shout out to you, hardworking young man. Cheers. It was a blessing and a wonderful time having you here in Amsterdam during King's Day, and I hope to see you soon. That was Ron Hadback. Thank you, Ron, for sharing this music with us. Thank you for submitting it to the record label. And I hope I'll do you well, and that we can get you some good plays and show your music to a lot of people, because that's what we do it for, to share music with other people and get your song heard. Up next is DJ Indecisive with Just Grooving, which is, well, let's say until the end of the week, a free download. After that, you will have to give the boy, I think, €1.50 to get the record, which is only fair because he worked really hard on it, let's be real. So here we go, Just Grooving. Currently, the record is over 3.5, almost 4K plays, I believe. I'm not sure, I haven't checked in a while, but it's doing well. I'm really proud of this man, really. night goes on, man, I start seeing like a whole lot more kids who are way more turned up than me, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's kids in there with fucking gloves with lights on them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just tripping out crazy, man. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I love that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing better than a warehouse party. Asked him a couple of times already where he found this vocal, but somehow he wiggled away around the answer, because that vocal is just like, huh, where do you find that? Like, random dude talking about a rave. It's almost as if it was recorded, acted or something. Fantastic dig. I mean, if you're into house music and you want to put vocals on your house music and you don't want singing ones, try to be original, try to find something crazy, and this is definitely an example where you could be like, oh wow. So I said, fuck it, took one. 10 minutes later, she's like, take another one. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm down. Oh yeah. And use your drugs safely with friends, people. Yes, all right, that was it. Episode 3, The SESH. Your channel, your place, your music show, your podcast to find, well, good electronic music. That's all it is. Like, we're discovering electronic music here, house, pop, underground music from all sorts of countries. Yeah, whatever. As long as it's good, as long as it has good vibe, you know, and that's all that matters. Like, let's get lost together in good vibes. The previous 2 shows are also pretty nice. It's without my face and all that, but that doesn't read. It's about the music again, so it's not that important. I do have some interesting news, like policy updates on Instagram. That just got a text from someone about like your content and all that, and also in relation to music. So I should maybe just give you a little heads up. What you should know. So under the GDPR, all companies need a legal basis to use your information due to requirements of the EU regulatories. We're changing the legal base of what we rely on using certain information to show you ads. What is changing? Well, we'll now rely on the legal basis called legitimate interest for using certain information to show you ads. Well, seems like the general normal thing to do. And this means that you have the rights to object to the use of the information to show you ads. That's not bad. To be honest, in reality, it doesn't really work like that, but it's nice that they tell you. Learn more about this change and your rights to object. Well, so it's not that easy, so you need to figure out how to object. We've added details to our terms and privacy policy about how ads work on Meta products. God, I love that company. Oh, I'm sorry. I love that company. This is YouTube. I forgot. So up next, what is staying the same? You'll still see relevant ads based on your activity. Et voila. Nothing really changed. Oh, sorry. You can manage your ad preference and settings. Okay. I did not even know that was possible, but great. And you have options to exercise your rights about how we use your information. Now that is interesting, right? Like, but how? And what is the policy on their reaction? Like how much time do they give themselves? Is that a week, 2, a month, 6, a year? Like because like if you take a reference point, like talking to government and filing a complaint. In the Netherlands, they can take up to 6 weeks. And I know in Italy, it can take up to fucking 7 years before they do something with what you're saying. So like, yeah, this is all relative and doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I just wish they didn't use our information like this, to be honest. Well, anyway, I got this message from Special Key, Kate, hello, wonderful DJ from Amsterdam. And she's also running the Amsterdam Most Wanted Radio, one of the longest surviving radio stations in Amsterdam on electronic music. Fantastic show. And then they, there's also the Pheek, where she's running the scheduling for the volunteers and all that. And the Pheek is an organization in Amsterdam that helps young people and record labels like mine to organize illegal raves, which is just awesome. So big up to them for supporting the music scene for so long. And thank you, Kate, for sharing this information about the new policy updates on Instagram. Anyway, this was the SESH episode 3. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that nonsense, because that's what we need to push through the algorithm. Yeah. Cheers. Love you. Thanks. This was wonderful.